against the twin impacts of the international financial crisis which suddenly erupted in September 2008 and then subsequently the failure of the southwest monsoon in the year 2009. I sincerely believe that the way our government has dealt with the impact on our economic of these two adverse turns in our circumstances beyond our control is praiseworthy. And indeed, the whole world is praising India for the success with which we have achieved in the country. Stop. Why do I emphasize the growth rate? Madam, growth is not an end in itself. The end is the well being of our people. Growth is only a mean to provide relief to those who are suffering. Growth is a means to find sources to spend on education, on health, on rural development, on social security. If we do not grow fast enough, we may talk about removal of poverty, we may talk about expanding irrigation and other facility in rural India, but these will all remains pipe dreams. The fact that the first three of our governments saw a sharp increase in the growth rate enable our government to devote a lot more resources for rural development, for agriculture development, for educational. Therefore, it is very important that the economic should get back the growth rate of 9% or more. Stop. I am confident that the microeconomic fundamental of our economic are very sound. Why do I see this? 10 years ago, nobody would have imagined that India's saving and investment rates can be as high as 35% or 36%. In the last 4 to 5 years, we have so managed the economic that both the saving and investment in our country now are equal to the saving and investment rates which prevailed until 10 years ago. Stop. Para. Sir, moreover, I feel in the year to come in the next 2 decades the dividend arising from the sharp rise in the working age population to total population of our country will provide another positive factor to push the saving rate to this country close to 40% of our national income. Stop. If we manage our economic well, if we manage the creation of social and physical infrastructure well, if the process of governance are improved to reduce the scope for corruption, I think there is no barrier to India entering on a long term basis the age of double digital growth. This is the vision that our government is working to realize. I recognize that There are current problems which cannot be wished away. Stop. Para. The honorable member for both sides of the houses have referred to the price situation. I will be the last one to say that the behavior of food prices in the last 1 year is something which does not worry us. We have been worried about it is a great deal, and to the extent that we could adopt measures we have adopted, and the house has my assurance that if any practical methods can further bring relief to our people, our government will always be sensitive to the concerns of the armed army. Madam, the crisis situation that emerged was a byproduct of event over which we had no control. There is first the effect of international commodity prices which have gone up, and since India is no longer a closed economy, despite what Dr. Joshi may say, we are dependent or important of substantial quantities of vegetable oils. In year of shortage, we depend upon import of sugar. We are dependent of a substantial extent on importing of pulses. When international prices of these commodities rise, I think there is inevitably an impact. Stop. कैसे मैटर लिखा